Leo, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a weekly reading going from the 23rd to the 29th of January. We're going to be going into your chakras and your aura and see what's happening there. And then we're going to be finishing off with, obviously, the tarot cards. Let's just see straight away, see what's going on here on your root chakra. It's very condensed. It's almost like a spring that's getting ready to propel itself forward, but there's no movement at the moment. That's what it seems like. Let's just see what's going on in your sacrum. That's very balanced, very inharmonious. It's almost in wait mode. There's neither one side or the other. I think this is very much getting into the here and now, of being in the here and now. And there we go. We got your solar plexus, which is very large. It's very welcoming. It's like a beautiful hearth that hasn't got mad flames going up all over the place, but it's got loads of embers in there, and it's producing a lot of lovely soft warmth as the fire just gently simmers away. It's a very welcoming, almost as if like, a very cuddly set of energy, and the desire to embrace others that are around you, friends and family and stuff like that. Let's see what's going on in your heart chakra. Okay, so there is these petals. It's like petals 3 on either side, which is to do with sort of friends, family, and everything like that, socializing basically. And it's being very demanding. You want to socialize. Your heart is demanding this of you, to join that sort of socializing between you and your friends and your family, and so forth. Let's just see what's going on in your third eye and your throat chakra. So the third eye is really much more prominent than the throat chakra. So there's a lot of ideas, a lot of possibilities, a lot of thought going through this within your mind at the moment. A lot of visions, a lot of ideas, childlike ideas in a way. The wonder, the Page of Swords sort of energies, really, sort of kind of. There's a lot of ideas. We'll come back to that. Let's just see what's going on in the crown chakra. Well, the crown chakra's okay. It's got nice shape, but it's a bit large. It's entertaining all possibilities basically at the moment, without taking anything really on board, as it were. Just observing and examining. So your consciousness is just trying to assess what sort of vibration is good for you going forward. Let's have a look at that third eye. Okay, so there's all forms of travel just keep floating through. There's like a hot air balloon, there's a car journey, boat journey, and train journey. There's just all forms of sort of, it's almost as if like you may not be moving at the moment. And this could be a bit of a frustration for you. But within you, you're already sort of thinking, I'd like to be down the beach, or I'd like to go and see that friend that I haven't seen for a long time, that lives a long way away. There's ideas certainly of movement. I don't think movement of house per se, although some of you could be moving house, could be moving to a completely new location if you're going to be moving. But it just seemed to be sort of a desire for movement. Let's just see what the heart says. Let's see whether that's connected to that. I think that's more sort of social. So even within the social sort of things, it's I think there's a big desire to be on holiday, basically, at the moment, to see things. And I think comes from that relaxed air that you have at the moment about you, which is helping other people to be relaxed around you as well at the same time. And within that sort of relaxed atmosphere, all of a sudden you can stimulate ideas and possibilities going forward for your future. Okay, let's just see what's going on your aura. we've got this sort of step up. It's as if there's a realization that actually you can get a lot more out of life being like this than being like that. Sometimes it's sometimes we've got to push, sometimes we've got to pull. And when I say pull, I mean sort of like bring things into life, and then sometimes we've got to put things out into life. It's like investing to get return on your investments. And I think that there's a realization within you, and it's most signs have had to do with preparation this week, of what's going on in the way of preparation. And I think it's preparing for that change which is coming through in February, basically. The end of February, in the beginning of March, which I've been calling the February anomaly, just to sort of see what it's like, because it seems to come up in everybody's sign. And when I was doing the yearly readings, let's just see what's going on. Let's see your Taurus. Let's see what's going on with your overall energies here. This idea. These are ideas. These are new ideas, fresh ideas, very childlike energy, really, more than anything else. The fresh ideas are. It is a case of walking away from what things that are causing you complications, and this is what this traveling could be all about. And it could be starting at the moment just by walking away from the parts of life that are causing you complications. And I think if you remain in that calm sort of position in regards to your sort of sacrum and your root chakra, and you follow the evident path for you, your inner desires to actually sort of that you want to accomplish in your life, it will automatically take you away from situations on your business side, on your job, and also situations within your relationships that may well be toxic in a way. And I think this is where I'm saying, there's a revelation, there's a change in the way you do things. And that is that walking away scenario. Let's just see what's going on your karmic mission, on your relationship side. It's very fun. It's very sociable, as I said. And within that, if there's any complications with someone, it's going to be just a case of, okay, no worries, I'll do something else. It's like water off a duck's back. It's not really going to sort of cause you too much of a pain or too much of a headache, really. But it's very, very sociable. King of Cups. Yeah, I think you've got control over your emotions at the moment. And that control over the emotions may annoy other people, actually, because they haven't got control over their emotions. And tough luck for them, in a way. That's their job. That's they've got to do in their life. I think the control that you have, this harmony that you have, that we saw in the sacrum and also in your root chakra, is going to provide a lot of plain sailing for yourself, but also for other people that are around you. And let's just see what's going on, how the divine plan is trying to influence this karmic message. People, get ready. There's a train a-coming. Getting ready for a journey. This could be love, obviously. It could be a realization in regards to sort of friends, family, and community. It could be a movement on your behalf of meeting new people. Manifesting a new way of being, maybe. I think the universe or the divine plan is sort of saying, you've got to put in your penny's worth so the universe can help you to manifest it. And within your relationships, the harmony that you can carry within you will sort of open doors for the future. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence for this week. Lots of little coincidences here, and I think that's feeding those thoughts of travel, those thoughts of movement, which you might not have at the moment. And as they feed those thoughts of movement with little coincidences that sort of turn up, little things that you see, hear, or feel that is around you, it's going to start to help you to manifest things. In order to manifest things, you have to have various things in place. You have to have the idea to start with, the intuition, as it were. Then you have to place your energy within that intuition and see where it needs to be developed and where it needs to be directed, that energy. And then you can start directing the physical things that are in your life. And I think here the universe is providing that initial idea, that intention, as it were, to manifestation. You have the calm and the resilience, or the awareness of your emotions, and your guides are now trying to bring in little coincidences this week, which are the physical aspects of life, so you can marry that body, mind and soul together and head down that karmic path. It'd be really, really nice. Let's just see what's going on the conversation that is within you. You want more out of life. And I think this is what you're looking for without actively looking. It's just, it's like you're bringing it into you just by being calm and collected, basically. I think, as I said, I think this is a new you that's coming to the surface, and you're getting your first real look at it this week. I don't think it's defined or it's precise or it's totally in place yet. But at the moment, what's happening with the conversation is you're realizing things, and this internal conversation may be changing in regards to your relationships around you, and a lot of realizations that in order to manifest things, and the control that you can have over your emotions to manifest love or harmonious relationships or a solid family or direction within your life, you've got to look at things a little bit differently in how you do it. Let's just move on to Three of Wands wanted to jump out there. Let's just move on to your business or your job or your project side. This is a karmic mission. I think it's here is like someone who's got a lot of confidence within themselves, someone who knows what they're doing and how to do it and get the best results. Basically, there's a lot of mastery going on here with you in regards to that. Yeah, it's your karmic path is to explore those sort of avenues and those gifts, and maybe this could well be it. It's more you, where you have that mastery within you that you are providing for the world outside. It's almost like being, the king or queen for the people that work for you or work with you. It gives you a regal position, of moral position, of providing for the greater good. That's what it seems to be your path this week, to open those avenues of providing for the greater good that comes from you. And obviously it should be a joy to do that and you'd be really proud of what you do. Let's just see how the divine plan is trying to influence this karmic message. Passion, and they're offering up flowers and harmony. Look at that, justice. I think it's giving you that harmonious position in life, but there is a lot of passion about what you're going to be doing. They're bringing in. I'm going to pull another card because that did fall out there, and it's coming out of something being, being grounded within yourself, within your workplace. It's going to give you that security and that sort of sense. The people around you are going to have that sense of, yeah, Leo's got it. They're on the case here, and yeah, I think it's for you to explore as well different avenues of how you can apply your understanding of your workplace, or your business, and stuff like that. It seems to be a winning formula that you have within you in order to get forward. And let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. big strides going forward. There's possible opportunities that is going to help you to step up. It's almost as if like this is good for the career path this week for you. Really progression or opportunities or openings. Not necessarily, it's like you're going for the interview this week and you'll know about the job in the next couple of weeks. But there's definitely something that's something quite big that's coming down the line to you. It's the Ten of Wands is at the end of a journey, and that person has accumulated a lot of things on that journey. And as I said, I think you have this mastery and this understanding of who you are and where you're going. And with that Ten of Wands, it's what you're carrying that people are really impressed with. You seem to be carrying a lot at the moment in regards to the workspace that is around you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. It's okay. So sorry, I'm getting something that's coming back off these guides as well. These guides are carrying a lot for you. They're opening a lot of doors for you. You've got a lot of possibilities for you, which I think you're going to be able to use in the next week, next 2 weeks. It's going to free you up, that's for sure. Let's just see how the guide's trying to influence the conversation that is within you. I'm still getting the Emperor force out of this. It's almost as if sort of you're recognizing how well you're doing, and you should recognize that. And with that, you can also help other people to progress on their path. I think you will enjoy that protecting role, as it were, of other people that are around you. Yeah, playing smart. That Emperor is playing smart, so they've already gained their empire. But it's a case here of what I'm saying is where you're walking around this understanding, this mastery of what you do. You carry that weight with you. And in order to do that, you can pick and choose the people that you want to develop your career path with, or your business or your projects with. And being smart, who you choose to be around you, is comes out of this one here, where you're going to walk away from the people or the situations that are just causing you conflict, basically, that are not serving you, and you're gradually building a team around you that is going to provide a lot for your going future. Let's just see how the overall outcome is for you. That flower keeps coming back. There's a connection with people, very passionate connection with other people, and I think it's going to make you popular. It's almost as if, like, if you walk into a house and you've got like freesias, which is a very small flower, but it's got a really strong, distinct smell, sorry, and it just fills the whole house, these small little flowers. And I think this is what you do. You feel that you feel that space around you. It's a real moment of conquering, and an offering coming in. I think, as I said, I think on this side here, certainly on your relationship, on your financial side, it might be a case of you going for this interview this week, or starting to develop your career path, or continue down your career path. And then you're going to get the offerings coming up in the next week or the next 2 weeks after that, as we go into sort of February. I think this is similar also from on your relationship side of what you're going to be, or what the universe is trying to help you to manifest in the world around you. But there is a transition, a huge transition with you at the moment, as you're discovering that different ways of being actually is a lot better than what you've been doing in the past. It could be walking away from conflictual ideas with yourself as well. That's very, very possible, you know. But whatever it is, there's a definite transition that you're going through within you and about you, how you integrate your energy in the world around you. And once that transition's in place, you're going to be on fire. You're going to be doing really well. Okay? And it's seeing things in a different way. There you go, Leo. That's been your Astroflower reading. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.